Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Good morning, you guys.
Well, as we can see, there is a lot of water associated with Hurricane Sally. If we could send our prayers and wishes, best wishes out there to everybody that is going through quite a bit right now with this storm.
Well, look at that gal. I mean, she's just about in the water herself. I hope she's okay now.
And so that's downtown Pensacola. And yeah, it's really a beautiful area over there. It's beautiful, gorgeous beaches. It's such a nice part of the country. But with the storms and with everything that we're seeing, again, every area has its issues. We got the wildfires out west, and we just got a series of tropical storms and hurricanes to keep track of this year. It's just been record setting in both ways. So Sally impacted as a Category 2, and now it's down to tropical storm status. But it's just like what I was saying the last 2 days. It's all about the way it's moving. It's moving very much just like we saw with Florence when it impacted the Carolinas and just crawled along at 1 or 2 miles an hour, just saturating with about 3 feet of water in some areas. And that's exactly what we have going on again.
Well, it's really strange. It can go 1 or 2 miles per hour, yet it's rated at 105 miles per hour. So that wind going that slow is strange.
Well, it's all about blocking highs and the upper wind currents, things like that. It really does, it would get some people thinking, is this an act of God or is this an act of man? Of course, the officials are always going to just blame it all on carbon emissions, as we know. But it doesn't have to do really with carbon emissions. There's bigger forces at play here. And of course, those of you that follow this and so many other channels, you're very well versed with the idea of a grand solar minimum and the impact that has on our weather as well. So we see by early afternoon, Sally had weakened into a tropical storm, winds down to 70 miles an hour, but the worst may yet be to come, with heavy rains expected into Thursday. As the storm pushes inland over Alabama and into Georgia, it's moving at just 5 miles an hour now. So yeah, had a big storm surge. Obviously, when you look at Pensacola, Main Street is just totally underwater. This is the track it took. Actually, for a while there, it was looking like it was heading straight for New Orleans, but then it decided to go up and enter just to the west of Pensacola. And look at some of the flooding scenes we have here.
That's pretty horrible. I mean, I can't imagine. All these cars are gone. These people's livelihoods are changed forever.
Yeah, more from Main Street. And again, we're getting into this pattern. And we were talking about the fact that, we've now entered into a new solar cycle. And we're really just going to be going into this for the foreseeable future. So areas that are getting inundated, that are having flooding issues, it's probably just going to continue. So that will cause a lot of people to, give up after a while, and move to other locations. And, I'm a big history enthusiast trying to determine what really is real. And so, I've been exposing Cindy to a lot of different historical events that have happened in the past. And there has been amazing climate changes in the past that have driven people out of one area into another area. And that can often lead to conflict as you get people that are being pushed because of what's happening out there into a new area where other people are, trying to utilize the resources. And what you see here, there's a whole section of bridge gone.
That's, I wouldn't want to be there.
No, I know. Can you imagine? This is a section of the 3-mile bridge that connects the Gulf Breeze, Florida area to Pensacola. So it's missing due to Hurricane Sally. And in fact, it was closed due to wind, and it was struck by a barge. And we had talked about a barge breaking loose as well as a couple riverboats yesterday. And over here you see Sportsman's Marina, Orange Beach, Florida. Look at the boats.
Wow, that's incredibly sad, horrible, destructive.
Yeah, and I have so many friends in Florida, and I loved living there, and I loved the people and just the whole lifestyle. It's just wonderful to be on the beach and in the sand and the sunshine, smelling that sea air, feeling the waves, as you're walking on the beach. But it's just something that the inner voice for me said it was time to go, even though that's where I enjoyed it the most, really. But it was just time to go, because I think we're going to see a repeating cycle as this young man, is taking advantage to have a little fun. You might as well, right?
Yeah. Have fun as much as you can right now. This is an awesome idea. It's great.
So here we see a typical day, and then what what happened? Look at that. Look at how high up that water is. And so, we see that impact area. And again, this is going to bring a lot of rain in through still Alabama and Georgia and the Carolinas as well. And think about the river height as well. So look at this. Major flood stage is over here at 18 feet. And when this was done at 11:30 a.m., it was at over 20 feet and heading higher. Pretty, and that's major flood stage. Minor, you're double. You're going to be double the minor flood stage. And this is the Fish River in Alabama. As we look at more pictures, again, we will adapt. Humanity will adapt, but it's going to be quite a ride.
Yeah, it's really going to be a huge life-changing event for so many people.
And the storm surge was definitely a big factor here. And so this is the mouth of the Dog River, and this is on the west side of Mobile Bay. And again, another, before and after. Well, they're going to have to clean that pool.
Yeah, wow.
Just incredible damage. And this is the path that we are going to be looking at. So it's going to be heading on through Alabama, into Georgia, into South Carolina, and then into North Carolina. And it looks like it might be affecting, to a degree, Virginia coastline as well. So a lot more still to come as far as Sally goes. And this is a pier that's basically gone. Orange Beach, Alabama. And, before you guys blink, you'll see Hurricane Teddy is expected to become a Cat 4 hurricane. So that's going to be a major hurricane. And it's heading off towards Bermuda, which just recently had Paulette go by. So we'll have to watch this one as well. So Teddy expected to strengthen for the next couple of days, could become a major hurricane by late tonight. And, it's not over yet, guys. There's still more to the season.
No, hang on tight. Be safe.
So, guys, thanks so much for your support on Patreon and Ko-Fi. Again, always have a plan for whatever's coming your way, whether you're in the West Coast dealing with the fires, or if you're over towards the east dealing with all the storms.
It's a really good time to go through your backup stuff and just make sure everything is in order, in place.
As always, God bless and namaste.
Namaste.